give some people some time to join. Had to put my lips back on. Look at all crazy because this episode was so crazy. Oh my god, y'all. Hey, Drew. Y'all, this episode was too much. I'm at a loss for words right now. Kendall, you better drop the mic. Oh my God. Nashville in the house. What's up, Deshaun? Guys, this episode was so crazy. Literally crazy. I didn't even have time. I didn't even want to wait to do, record a review, a nice review and stuff. I'm sorry, my boobs are slipping out. I just can't believe what I saw. It is absolutely crazy. This episode, from the beginning, there's just so much to talk about. Hey, Chocolate Lady Cap. So much to talk about. So, yes, we are happy that Keisha is dead on Power, but we got to talk about the succession because it was absolutely crazy. So this episode is the finale of season 2. And, the whole time I was just wondering, are they going to be able to top last year's season 1 finale, which literally was amazing? But to see Kendall's progression from episode 1 of season 2 to this final episode, oh my gosh. So the whole time, everyone's been trying to figure out who is going to be the one to take the fall for the whole park stuff, okay? So the beginning of the episode, we see that Roman came back. I was like, hey, Roman, I'm glad you're safe. And then everyone's making fun of him. I was just like, why does everybody think that it's okay to make fun of him? Look, Naya, I was clapping for Kendall too. Why was everyone making fun of Roman? This man almost died. He was held hostage. Why are we making jokes about this? And I just felt like they were being mad disrespectful to him. But we see that their final, saving grace would have been for the company to go private. And so that's what Roman was trying to do. And so essentially, he said that, hey, they agreed to do it. It's good to go. And everyone was behind it. But Roman was just like, I just don't trust it. Something just doesn't seem right. I don't feel like they're going to fully go through with everything that they say that they are. So I just don't think that you should, bank your time off of going private. I don't think that is going to happen. And so then we saw, I don't even know, I forgot what Danny Huston's character is. He's the one who helps him with the banker. He manages the money. And he basically went off on Roman. He said, look, y'all, if you don't want to do this deal, that's fine. But just know that you guys are going to pay the price. Somebody's going to jail. But guess who it ain't going to be? It's not going to be me. And he got the hell up out of there. But I was confused why everyone thought they were really on vacation. I know that, you're going to Venice, woo, woo, woo. But there's an important decision that needs to be made. And I was just really confused as to why everyone thought that it was okay to be chillaxing. We're on vacation. We're swimming. We're having fun. We're drinking. I was just like, no, I just didn't think that that was okay. But one of the things that we have to talk about with this episode, I don't really care what happened with Connor with his little boo thing, but I just felt like, Connor, do you think that it's wise to be asking your dad for money given the real reason why you guys are on this yacht in the first place? I was just like, I don't understand it. I don't know why you thought it was okay. And then, baby, when he told Connor that, look, you need to stop trying to run for president. You're embarrassing us. You're an embarrassment. This is, I think he said it was, what did he say? It's a shit pipe dream, a corn pipe dream. I was just like, Lord, it's okay, OG Millie. People talk about power stuff anyway. But I posted my review, so you good. So, I was just so happy that someone finally got Connor together because it seemed like nobody wanted to tell Connor about himself, that he needs to get his life together, that he's just not doing anything with his life. So I was very excited for that conversation. However, can we talk about Shiv and Tom? Because finally, the whole, since season 1, I've been asking myself, why are Shiv and Tom together in the first place? I'd never understood it. She has money. She has power. She has everything going for herself. What can Tom give to you? Because Tom just seems like a screw up. He just don't know no better. He just stupid. He just dumb. Even when she came up with this whole I can't be in a monogamous relationship, on their wedding night. I was just like, Tom, have some self-respect for yourself. You should have walked your ass up out of the room as soon as she said that. I just never liked their relationship. I never understood their relationship. I never understood why Tom just didn't respect himself enough to tell Shiv about herself with all of her indiscretions, the people that she slept with. I just didn't understand. So when they're on the yacht talking about having a threesome, I was like, what? How did we go to having a threesome at this point? And so when she finally asked him, like, what's good? Like, when are we going to do this? Hey, Taz. I was just like, and then he told her, like, I don't want to do this. Like, I just want to have sex with you. Like, you're my wife. And I was just like, I just don't think that Tom really agrees with the type of relationship that they have, or that they are basically living at this point in time. And so I just been wondering for everything to kind of come to a head for him to just be like, I can't do this. And so we see when they got to the dinner scene, people was talking about who's going to be the scapegoat. And they said Tom, which I was like, Tom should, because I still don't know if they knew that Tom actually knew about this before it even became an issue. So we see that everyone's blaming Tom, and then Shiv is like mighty quiet, and I was like, Shiv, why are you quiet? And they're trying to like throw your husband under the bus. I just don't understand it. And so we see that Tom is really bothered by this, and he kind of has like a real conversation with Shiv, and he was just like, I am not okay with this relationship. I'm not okay with how you treated me. I'm not okay. Like, I'm not happy. I am not happy in this marriage, this situation marriage, whatever you want to call it, just so you can go get some side dick. And I said, you know what, Tom? I appreciate you for introducing the term side dick to me. Like, I really appreciate that. That gave me all of my life. But I was really happy that Tom finally stood up in his relationship with Shiv and just told her, like, girl, I am not happy with you. I'm not happy with this arrangement. Like, we need to figure something out. And then when he went to go, I guess, tell Logan that I guess Tom wants a divorce, he never really said the words. How he just ate Logan chicken like that. And Logan like, the fuck? Like, what are you doing? So I don't know what's going to happen. We see that Shiv basically goes to her dad and says, like, hey, you can sacrifice anybody, but please don't sacrifice Tom. Like, just do it for me. Just don't let him be the scapegoat. And I was like, well, maybe she actually really did love Tom deep down inside. But I felt like that kind of cost her being like the CEO. So I did appreciate Roman also, too, for standing up with the deal and really taking initiative, taking charge. You really saw Roman's growth from where we saw him at the beginning of the season to now, where he's really trying to have the best interest, not only for his dad, but for the company at heart. And so I saw you standing up for your little boo thing, Jerry, when they was trying to throw Jerry under the bus and make her the scapegoat. I see you standing up for your boo. You better go ahead and keep that good thing. So I'm trying to think, who else do I need to talk to before about anybody else? But so Logan finally makes his decision, y'all. And I think it's interesting that before we even get into that yes, Naya, I'm so happy that he decided to grow the hell up and mature. But I love how when Logan gets mad because Kendall brought old girl on a cruise from the Pierce family, and he was just like, this is not the time. Like, she doesn't need to be involved in this. And then he's basically telling her like how much he cares about her, that she's not going to be in the way. But I was like, Kendall, weren't you just in love with somebody else last episode until she saw that how dysfunctional your relationship with your father was? And then we see that old girl, before she leaves, she tells Kendall that your father loves you broken. Like, he loves you as this broken person. I was like, girl, can you speak this truth a little bit more? And I feel like they're really stuck with Kendall. And it's been so hard to watch the dysfunctional relationship between Roy and Kendall, even going into season 1 and 2 now. And when he has this discussion, he calls Kendall in, and Kendall kind of knows that he's made his decision to basically, have him take the fall. And so Kendall says it's okay, I understand. And, Kendall is still probably wrestling with the demons of him killing the guy at Shiv's wedding. And then so I can understand, because I'm still I feel bad for Kendall, but at the end of the day, Kendall still got away with killing someone and leaving him and trying to cover it up. So I'm not totally 100% ooh, I feel so bad for Kendall because he still needs to pay for what he's done. But I think for him, he sees this as a way to atone for his sins of killing that guy. And so he says, it's okay, Dad, I understand. And so his dad is just like, I thought about it and, you knew about it and you're the best person for it. And he was like, and I trust you. And I was just like, you are so trash. Like, Logan, you just a trash ass father. And what made me even more upset was the fact that he didn't tell Kendall about, I don't know if like they told them the full scope of the whole thing about the company going private, that it's still an option that it could happen, but this is based off of a hunch that Roman has. But I think also too, I was upset because Logan didn't tell them that the shareholders want him to take the fall. And so he's telling Kendall asks him a question and he says, hey, did you ever think I could do it? And he was like, you know what, son, you're just not a killer. Because at first he's like, I never thought about it. I'm like, sir, what do you mean you didn't think about it? The whole first episode of the series was about you naming him as your successor, like that this was like supposed to be done. So what do you mean you never actually thought about it? And so it made me think, like, damn, Kendall, like your dad never saw you as an option, even before when you thought that, he was actually considering you. And so I was just like, this is so messed up right now. And, Kendall kind of gives him a kiss on the cheek. And I was like, Kendall, I know you're not finna go out like that, homie. And so when we see Kendall goes back to the city to deliver the announcement of him taking the fall for the whole Parks thing. And then I was just like, wow, he's really gonna do this. Like, this man got kids. He's the only one of them that has kids. Like, why did you think that he would be the good enough scapegoat? And so before he does it, like, Shiv shows up and then she was just like looking all sad, and I was just like, I really don't care for Shiv. I just think she trash in general. But she shows up and then he sees that Kendall starts the whole conference, and then he basically says, but, and I was like, oh, snap. Like, I knew he was not about to go out like this. And then when Roman comes in and he basically, like, Logan shushes him, I was like, you know what? I think that Logan knew what Kendall was going to do, and he said what he needed to say to make him make Logan take the fall. And I think that he did this because he didn't want to admit to the family that the shareholders actually said that it had to be him to take the fall to keep them still invested. But I think that this is the only way he felt like he could save face as well. And so maybe he was doing a final test for Kendall. I don't know. But when Kendall said, my father is a liar, a bully, and he was well aware of everything that was happening. And when he said the reign of Logan Roy is done, I said, Kendall, drop the mother freaking mic. I said, wow. And then you saw that look of pride on Logan's face when he did it. I was just like, I really think that Logan planned this. I really did. I thought it was weird that they went to Stewie, and Stewie was just like, hell no, I'm not helping you guys. Like, I don't accept any type of offer from you. I'm glad that Stewie stood his ground for how they screwed them over last season. But I was just like, oh my God, this episode was so mother freaking good. Ow! If you guys aren't watching Succession HBO, you don't know what you're missing. You're missing a lot, okay? This season was so fantastic from how it started off. We had the boards on the floor episode, like Logan bitch slapping Roman. It was just so much craziness that happened. The whole dysfunctionality of Shiv and Tom's relationship, Tom and Greg's just crazy ass relationship. I don't know why Greg ass is still with them, giving up his inheritance over $5 million. You gonna give up your inheritance and mess with this raggedy ass family? If you see that he threw his son out of the bus, that's enough to make you still stay. I don't understand, guys. AHS is coming, I promise. But this finale was so dope. Like, it was really good. I still don't think that it's better than the first season finale. I don't think anything could top that season finale at all. I just personally don't truly feel that way. But this episode was the shit. It was so good how it played out. My heart was literally racing as Kendall was going to make his announcement. I really thought that, like, Kendall was really going to take the fall for this. And now I don't know what the hell is going to happen, because Kendall said, not today, Satan. Not today. I am a natural born killer. That's what Kendall said when he dropped that mother freaking mic. But yeah, what did you guys think? I know some people watching. What did you guys think of the episode? Please let me know. Because is it just me, or was this episode so good from beginning to end? I didn't know what the hell was going to happen. I didn't know how all of this was going to shape out. But how it did, I'm totally here for it. I'm here for every single second of this episode. Just everything. I just can't. I need Logan. I need Jerry and Roman to just run away and get married to each other, or actually do the deed instead of this weird phone sex thing that they have going on. But it is what it is. And I hope that Tom divorces Shiv's ass, because I never understood the purpose of their relationship. It's just so dysfunctional. He's not happy. She's somewhat happy in her own little weird way. But yeah, and I really think that her sacrifice, like, pulling her card for time, I think that that's going to basically cost her ever being CEO. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, you guys aren't really chatting about nothing. Y'all not saying nothing. Can I not see it? Is someone saying something? No. Hey, Taz. I'm about to go do my American Horror Story, or I might do it in the morning because I'm a little tired right now. I reviewed Joker like a month ago. A whole month ago. It's up there. Just type Joker Pair Wait. It's been there for a whole month. I saw it like weeks before it even came out. But yeah, I guess if we not chatting, then I guess that's really it. That's like my whole thing. Latasha, I promise you, you should go watch it. It starts off pretty slow, but once you make it to the half point of the first season, it's one of the best shows out there that I wish more people were talking about. I wish more people were watching. Oh no, it's okay, boo, because like everybody been saying, where your Joker review? It's okay. Everyone needs to be watching the show. It's so good. It's so good. And I just can't. You better go steal somebody HBO. Everybody find a way. I done found a couple of friends that I got on reserve in case, I can't afford this cable. But yes, just it's so worth it. The next time HBO do they free preview weekend, you need to be all up in there, set your time aside, binge watch both seasons of Succession. I promise you, you won't regret it. You will be like, Sharonda, I should have did this a long time ago. And I'm going to be like, it's okay, boo. Because I was like y'all too. But yeah. I wasn't feeling Shiv. She just always bothers me, and she's too damn nosy. She always be like, so what were you guys talking about? None of your business. You wasn't in there. What are you, like, why are you always all up in our business? Yeah, see, this is why I don't mess with Shiv, because you're right. He did cry to her, and, like, that girl don't care. She just care about herself. She doesn't care about anybody. Ooh. Okay, Vivi sent out her HBO for all of us then, since she getting it. I haven't watched David Makes Man yet. But you think it would be better viewing? What do you mean, Chris? But yeah, like, this episode was so good. I've been watching some great damn television. Like, some great television. I just love it. Thanks, Vivi. But yeah, I don't even have anything else to say. It was just a great episode. It was a great season. I really hope more people watch Succession. Like, everybody is just so good on this show. I hate their damn guts, but I still be wanting to watch it. It just makes me so mad that why am I cheering for these rich white people? I just don't understand it, but I love the show so much, so I don't want to see nothing too crazy happen to them. But Logan got to pay. Oh, I don't take up the full screen? What you mean? Let me see. When you refer, right. Get 1 month on Hulu and catch up on all. But I don't think Hulu gives HBO though. Or you mean if you get Hulu Live TV? I still don't think they give it that way, because I have to pay extra for my HBO. But yeah, but I gotta go do this Batwoman review so I can get all these hateful comments. And then I got to go do this AHS review before y'all start coming for my neck. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about Succession. I didn't even feel like I needed to take time to do a video. I just need to get my thoughts out there, because it was just so much. It was just so much, y'all. It was so much. Because yeah, I haven't watched Big Mouth either. But yeah, like, Kendall, you did that, Kendall. You did the damn thing. I'm happy that you became a killer like your daddy knew you could be. I'm starting to get hungry, so I might need to take my behind to bed because I'm on this diet. And when I tell you, I was looking at the food they was eating, and I was so hungry that I wanted to go eat chips. But I just said, Lord, this is not what you have in store for me because I'm going to be wintertime fine up in these streets. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm not. So I'm going to be wintertime fine. So, yes. So, everybody have a great night. I'm going to go ahead and post the Joker thing because, like, literally hundreds of people have asked me about this Joker review. So, I'm going to go ahead and just post that in my community tab. Oh, what diet I'm on? I'm just doing intermittent fasting. So, I only eat between, like, 10 to 8. And so, I'm like, baby, I'm starving, like hungry, thinking of all the food that I can eat, thinking that I can go get these voodoo chips that I have in my cabinet right now, but I'm not going to do that to myself because I am a winner. I am a fighter. I will succeed. Yeah, some parts of it does drag, but then they just hit you out of nowhere with some craziness, and then it just keeps building and building and building. So, yes. Oh, Chris, please let me know what you do to survive. This is like day 2, and I'm already dying right now. So, okay, so after a week, I'll be used to the intermittent fasting. Okay, because I'm dying right now. I'm so hungry. I just want to eat. I just want some chips or a piece of cake. I'm finna go drink some water. Thank you, Dark Rebel. Thank you, boo. But yeah, y'all pray for me because I'm just so hungry. I just don't know what to do. But you know what, Succession, they took my mind off of food for a moment after they stopped with all the scenes with them eating in it. You know, I was able to live for a moment. It's better just count calories and don't go over by the end of the day. You know, I should start counting. I forget. I'll start off at breakfast and then I stop. Yes, please pray for me, Chris, please, because when I tell you these hunger thoughts I'm having right now, yes, I'm excited for Dr. Sleep too. I'm very excited. I need to go rewatch the Shining before November. So yeah, those are my thoughts, you guys. I'm sure it's like late as hell. Let me see, what time is it? Ooh, it's 10:45. Y'all can take my ass to bed. So yeah, y'all might have to wait for that Batwoman in the morning in AHS, but I'm gonna do AHS first because I want to hear nobody's mouth at all. But yeah, y'all have a great night. I'm gonna try to sleep this hunger off. I can do this. I am a conqueror. Yes. Y'all be blessed. Good night, y'all.